Ahoy mateys! I'm your captain, Popoy the Sailorman. Some of you mateys have been asking me about my streaming setup, so I've decided to create a quick rundown of the equipment or the gear that I use in running my live stream. Are you ready mateys? Let's go! Currently, I'm using separate systems for gaming and streaming. I've built my gaming PC about 6 years ago, and it runs on an Intel i5 with an Nvidia GTX 1050 Ti GPU. Even with its outdated features, it is still able to run my game smoothly. For streaming, however, I am using a Legion Y540 15IRH, running an Intel i7 with a GTX 1060 Ti GPU. Its specs are better than my PC, but it still has its limitations because it is a laptop. Having a separate gaming and streaming system allows me to run my game smoothly without sacrificing frame rate caused by stream rendering in OBS. This setup is possible by using a video capture card. I'm using an EasyCap 266 which is able to transmit up to 1080p at 60 FPS. It is plug and play, so I think it's a good alternative for streamers on a budget. I bought this from Lazada at around 3,000 pesos, which is 3 times cheaper than the industry standard Elgato game capture. I also use the same capture card to link my camera with my streaming system. For my monitor, I am using an Asus VG278. It's a 27-inch monitor running at Full HD 1080p with a refresh rate of 165Hz, giving me a smooth gaming experience, especially when playing FPS games like Valorant. Let's move on to peripherals. My keyboard is a Razer Huntsman Tournament Edition. It's a TKL or 10 keyless form factor with the Razer linear optical switches, which provides ultra super mega fast response time. It comes with black Razer double shot keycaps. I also customized mine with light gray Taihao rubber keycaps to avoid slipping during those crucial clutch moments. I got a Mascara Artisan keycap from Bucky's PH, which in my opinion looks badass. The keyboard runs via USB-C cable, and I happened to replace mine with a gray custom coiled cable from Fatmos. Because my keyboard is a TKL, it has no numpad. That is why I got this Ajaz AK21, which I use whenever I need to calculate stuff like how much energy my opponent still has in Axie Infinity. It has blue clicky mechanical switches built in, and of course, I spiced it up with a Geisha Artisan keycap sent to me by our friends in Bucky's PH. It runs in USB-C as well. As for my mouse, I actually have two. For productivity and casual use, I'm using a Logitech Mx Master 3. It is an ergonomic mouse that I've found super useful in every PC task except for gaming. It is comfortable to use and has multiple macro functions along with 2 scroll wheels. I use it in editing, running office applications, and of course, browsing for memes. Its center mag speed wheel is a game changer, as it can scroll 1,000 lines per second and can be used as a fidget spinner. For gaming, on the other hand, I use the Glorious Model D ergonomic mouse by PC Gaming Race. I bought the matte black model from Rotobox a year ago. It features customizable RGB lighting and it's super lightweight at 68 grams. Honestly, it feels like a wireless mouse. I've partnered it with a Glorious Mouse bungee, which makes me forget that my mouse isn't actually wireless. Now, let's go to my favorite part, audio. For my headphones, I use an Audio-Technica M50X monitor headphones. I've bought this about 5 years ago for audio mixing purposes, and it's simply the best headphones that have ever laid on my ears, period. It is sturdy and it's comfortable to use throughout the day. It is perfect if you want accurate and balanced audio reproduction. It comes with a coil jack that comes with both 6.3mm and 3.5mm adapters for when I want to plug it in my audio interface or my main system. Let's move on to my go-to microphone, the Shure SM57 dynamic microphone. Although this was intended as an instrument microphone, I still opted to use this because of its unique form factor compared to its bigger brother, the SM58, which I think looks like an actual stage microphone. I personally prefer using a dynamic mic over a condenser microphone in my setup because my air conditioner is super loud. A dynamic microphone is simply the best option when you're working in a noisy environment. I am running an XLR cable going through a TC Helicon duplicator, which adds compression and other nice effects to my vocals. This is linked to my audio interface, transmitting sound to my PC, and finally, OBS. The next one is what ties all my audio devices together: my Roland Quad Capture interface. This one for me is the Swiss knife of audio interfaces. It has all the essential features that I'll ever need from an audio interface. It comes with 4 inputs compatible for analog and digital devices, which I find very useful whenever I record music or play songs during my live streams. I've had this for 7 or 8 years already, definitely worth the investment for its durability and reliability. As for my camera, I am using my trusted Fujifilm X-T20, which I originally used for photography gigs as well as to shoot photos of our dog Bacon. It is capable of shooting 4K and Full HD at a maximum of 60 FPS, which is good enough for my streaming content. I've mounted a 25mm f1.8 lens by 7 Artisans. I've bought this specifically for streaming because it provides me that low light capability as well as that beautiful shallow depth of field, giving the stream a more professional look. To hook my camera up to my PC, I also use the EasyCap 266 that I've mentioned a while ago. I also use an Elgato 5x3 stream deck. It is not something that is necessary for you to start streaming, but it does make things a little easier. It features 15 LCD keys with huge customizability. I myself use it to control my stream, change scenes, start and end my stream, as well as macro keys for various apps that I use. As for my lighting, I am using two Pulus PU377. It is 4.6 inches in diameter and dimmable with 3 color temperature customizations. For my background lighting, I'm using a Yeelight LED Strip 1S, which gives me options to change my room ambience to the color palette appropriate to the content I am streaming. Last but not the least, for my chair, I'm using a Mitchell high back office chair that I bought from Mandawi Foam. It provides good lumbar support, back tilt when I want to chill out, and it's super comfortable. Pero feeling ko hindi kasing comfortable nung bagong Tier 1 na Secret Lab chair. Tier 1. Amplify. So that's about it, mateys, for my gear rundown. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them ASAP. If you liked what you saw, smash like on the video and share the video to your friends as well. And follow me on my social media channels. The links are on the description. I stream every Mondays through Fridays at 6 p.m. on Twitch and on Facebook. So I'll see you there, mateys. Thanks for watching. GG. Peace!